Red, what happened last time?
Well, we began with cousin Viv and our brother Liam going off to check the morgue, see if they can find any other clues left on the bodies that may have been missed by the regular old police. Hopefully, maybe, as they try to sneak in without being seen. And while they're on the way inside, they stumble across someone else who was also sneaking in, checking out the bodies, and also a bit surprised to see them there. A strange woman, more likely supernatural based on her appearance alone. And well, it was an awkward moment of hellos and highs as they just asked to see the body and just don't get in the way. And she seemed to be not wanting to get in their way as she dipped out immediately afterwards. And they took some time to look the body over, not finding out anything else of value, but turning around and making their leave afterwards. Back to the motel to talk to Uncle Mel and let him know what they found. As we all came together, basically, to discuss things not turning out. The morgue not working out, apparently them being seen, and Jade and Mel's, Uncle Mel's whole situation as well, with him getting caught and Jade being threatened. And hopefully tomorrow we'll have better luck. As Jade did get some information from Mr. E, as he was willing to let her know the full political sphere they found themselves in, the fact that they maybe stepped on someone's toes in their territory. Maybe they start a conversation, so things can be a little bit smoother all in all. And of course, Jade and Uncle Mel took off to the side as Jade talked about her worry for Liam. He seemed to be a bit out of it, as well as the fact that now angels or other such things are after him, possibly. If there's any way to hide his, I don't know, hide him from them, but no idea about that. And there's not a lot of information on angels, we'll say. I think there was one where Melchior tried to reach out to Jade, see how she's dealing with everything, emotional fallout and things like that, as he's been doing for everyone. But Jade seemed to deflect and seemed to be able to keep it so he didn't really notice any chinks in her armor. Regardless, we still have a lot of work to do as we will be staying in Chicago for, well, we all believe not too long, maybe. While that's going on, Liam decided to take a stroll to clear his head out as he had another visit from, well, a prayer from a familiar face as Portia, the angel, came down to, happy to see him, and they talked a bit. Him trying to find some information about this whole angel thing and what this means for him and his family, and what they had a hand in his father's death. He didn't seem to think so, and mentioned a bit about angels and such, possibly the fact that the divine might be in their blood, more likely, possibly even the mother, but no one can say for sure. And they, heaven themselves, will protect their own, at least from what she said to him. I think Liam asked her about the healing thing again, but she's always offered if he ever needs it, and he said thanks. He watched her leave and went back to take some sleep now after that. Yeah, regardless, we still have work to do the next day as, well, investigations have to continue. Melchior having made a deal with a familiar werewolf to ensure the investigation goes out smooth, as they were supposed to meet up with Haley and Viv this time around instead of Jade and Mel, Uncle Mel, as Jade went off to go talk to Mr. E to hopefully get some more information out that'll be useful to us as a whole. Jade met up with Mr. E in a bar, sat down with apparently the man himself, at least how he indicates. As they talked, he gave her information about, I believe, the things she should know and the people she should hopefully be able to talk to about this area, as well as a bit of chastisement about how her family seems to be doing some odd choices, we'll say. And the fact this creature or person, this demon, more likely has also caught them as well, which could be a problem. And this place is full of supernaturals and political machinations everywhere. Vampires and wizards reign supreme, but other such things are here as well. And this is no time to be too foolish. It's big bleaks and dangerous people around. You gotta be careful, and going in with guns cocked is not the way, as Jade also agrees as well. And, as well as more information apparently about Cousin Viv's hunter organization, Helsing, and the fact that they are a known reputation, not necessarily the good kind either, and the fact that they hire people out and use them for whatever means they need, mostly causing them much destruction, and seem to be let's say not too nice about crossing lines, we'll say. Even her own mother, who was apparently burnt alive, was torturing some kid. Jade took that all in, not knowing what to necessarily to do, but information she'll have to stew on later. As, well, he talked some more, a bit of back and forth before Of course, Mr. E pointed out the fact that Jade herself seems to be a bit naive, well, they grew up mostly running from one place or another, never really engaged with social life, but I think they had a bit of a good rapport, I'll say, as she took her leave with information, hopefully some good news back home. And while that's going on, like I said, Uncle Mel, Liam, and Viv were on the stakeout as they sent off Viv to go alone. And doing so meant that she would be in the clutches of Haley, who, of course, is there to help and make sure she was able to walk through this without too much problems, but seemed there for one thing and one thing only, as she egged Viv on and kind of insinuated, let's go hang out. I found some clues in the bathroom, as she basically propositioned her to have coitus and a lovely situation. And Viv, not really being able to say no, will say in the sense that she just went along with it, happy to do so. And of course, the rules that would be done in a proper, timely manner on the stakeout, of course. As that was going on in the bathroom, Mel and Liam were in the van talking with each other, trying to pass the time. And things got a bit tense as a wobbling visage that Liam was not able to see, but Mel got closer and closer to the van. It's her face pressed up against the glass before in a quick flash disappearing. As Mel properly freaked out a bit. And Liam and them looked to see what the heck she was going, as it seemed to be that she was moving towards the bar. And if you blink and you miss it type of way. And, well, there's only one thing that could possibly be in there, maybe, as they raced inside. And the deed had already been done. Apparently coming to find out that for the mortals, a man had passed out in the bathroom, more likely drunk off his ass. But for the hunters, those who could see past the illusion were able to tell that a man who has been killed, his body in a pool of blood, and a messy feeding had happened. And things are bad. Especially more so when Viv came out of the bathroom with Haley in tow, having missed the entire interaction that led to this. And whatever culprit was there, well, slipped through their fingers, essentially. A bit of chastisement on that part as they tried to figure out if they could find anything else, but not too much here. And I believe as they were discussing and deciding what to do next, they came across, I believe his name was Shane, as you guys told me. The man who owns the territory, because I know I missed this part a bit here, and who seemed, I'm not sure exactly what fully happened, but it did not go well. We'll say him ending the conversation will tell him to fuck off and get off his territory. A bad foot, we'll say, as they had to leave and got kicked out. And Haley, although seemed to be happy, she has had a great time. A bit of fun with Viv and some coitus in the bathroom. As we all eventually reconvened back in the motel, as we discussed what we had missed out. Jade surprised about what had happened while she was gone. A ghostly visage, apparently a dead man, and a vampire, all pissed about us too as well. And of course, no clues in sight for the victim. I believe Jade told them about the demon. What Mr. E told them as well is the fact that, well, looks like we're going to get noticed by some other people. And I think as well as the ghost lady, that was going to be a problem as well. And of course, Mel's decided to bring up the fact that he's going to be going off to reconvene with lovely Freya at our house on a dinner date. That's for business, of course. We, of course, looked very surprised and had some questions, concerns, but Mel seemed adamant that it was just for business. And Jade was probably remembering what Mr. E was saying about her family full of monster fuckers. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's going to be all right. And I think that's where it ended last. Mel going off to do his not dinner date while we all were dealing with everything else that had happened.
So, I think that's literally where we left off. You were like planning on heading over.
Yeah, I guess something is suddenly going to happen where my daughter cannot come with me to be my spotter, essentially.
I ever said that, did I?
Huh.
She was just
Sorry,
never gonna.
tomorrow.
She's just not gonna. I don't think she'll ever plan on attending the actual meeting.
We were talking about
Yeah,
it.
definitely, Grunt. Yeah, 100%.
I thought that, wasn't that the discussion we
that
had
was
last
the,
time?
that was the discussion was should Viv basically be in the bushes with like
Yes.
her sniper scope detached and fucking look through the window.
And I think
I
the
would like
answer,
to tell you
I was gonna say, yeah, the answer was like she's gonna go with you, but she's not gonna attend the meeting itself.
She'll
Yes,
be
yes,
in the car.
that is what was going to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna be in the car or in the
So
van.
why
yeah,
do you just assume the worst, Tate?
Because Grunt, it's a safe assumption.
Again, almost when someone is missing a session, we assume that they got shot with many bullets.
You should never assume that.
She isn't Shadow, so she should be mostly fine.
Why would I shoot her with bullets, Mac, when I have rockets?
Not a mistake. I mean, take. I mean, she. No, not take. I hate. I mean, she did get kidnapped in The Witcher twice when she missed the session.
I'm sorry, Tamara, but you said at least 2 weeks, so I need to have an excuse that will make sure for at least some time.
Grunt's fucking taking out the airstrike. Fucking Haley fucking jumps you. Time to go for a honeymoon.
So yeah, I guess we can. You would have gone on that. The two of you, but I think Jade and Liam, you're back at the motel. What are the two of you doing while they leave?
Jade's probably looking on the computers, trying to gather her notes as best she can as she looks at the stuff Mr. E gave her.
There's a knock at your door.
She'll go check it out, see who it is.
You see this guy.
The Italian stallion.
Oh,
Is the
God
Italian
damn it.
stallion.
The Italian stallion.
Okay. I would have definitely put the USB and everything away before I opened this door.
He smiles at you, says, good evening. I hope I'm not bothering you.
No, you lost. If you need some stuff from the motel,
Only in your gaze.
Okay. Are you at the wrong place, man? I didn't ask for. You know what? I didn't ask for any of this.
Finish that sentence. I'm curious now.
Look, I won't judge how you live your life, man. Do what you gotta do to get that hustle going, I guess. But if you're looking for someone, you might have gotten the wrong room.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't happen to know where I could find a certain lovely, lovely lady by the name of Vivienne.
No, not really. Is she like the person who hired you for the night?
Oh, you think I'm like a prostitute?
I didn't want to be rude.
No.
I'm
It's
sorry.
quite fine. I do look quite dashing. You're forgiven.
Good.
It's an easy mistake to make, especially with someone like me.
Oh, okay.
Trust me,
sweet
nobody would be able to afford such services if we base price on quality.
Of course. But I'm not too sure if your girl walked out on you or she got the wrong number.
No. She doesn't know I am looking for her. Let's just say I knew her mother, which we were work colleagues.
And you're not a prostitute. Okay.
Unless
well,
her mother was one, no.
Okay, well,
Maybe
I'm
this
sorry
is the wrong place.
I can't really help you out, dude. You might want to, I don't know, give her a call?
If you just give me her phone number, then I could.
I don't really know who this Viv person is, guy. I'm just here for a couple days at most. I just got here recently,
Aw.
so.
Cute when you try to lie. Quite adorable.
What makes you think I even know who this person is?
Listen, I don't want to. Do I have to do research on you?
I don't really know what you mean, man. I'm here on vacation. I don't really want any trouble. What does she owe you money?
No, again, So I. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. How can I explain this so it's like simple to understand? Her mom and me were co-workers. You know what her mom did, and you know what I do. Do you catch my drift?
Okay, so you guys worked in. He kind of looks him up and down as co-workers. And you're looking for this Viv person because you guys had coworker business stuff going on. Okay,
Yes,
I
yes,
got that part.
He's gonna like sigh, pulls out a cigarette, and as he like puts it in his mouth, he just snaps his fingers as a flame sort of appears in them, and he lights the cigarette. He's gonna gauge your reaction to that.
Ah, shit.
And
Do I
you-
have enough to act?
You can roll me act under pressure.
Yeah, let's try this one, Grunt. Oh, dear God.
I have +1. Well, you just,
Wow.
yeah, you glance at that, and he just kind of chuckles. Not very good with keeping a poker face, are you?
Shit. Look, I don't know who the fuck you are, and I don't really want to know who the fuck you are. So,
Raphael.
good for you. I'm gonna close the door now, and gonna
Now,
switch
now,
like
listen. Do you really not know what her mother worked at? Damn.
I know enough to know that you're not worth talking to, and I'd rather not have any involvement with you or your.
You
People.
know I represent the hunting group, right?
Yeah, but you look like trouble.
You are correct on that. So much trouble. Usually people like the trouble though. And the winks.
Damn it, Raphael. Well, if nothing else, I'm not gonna be able to really help you, Raphael.
Well. I guess, I'll track her on my own. Fine, I just needed a message delivered, but I can find her in person. And he just turns around and starts walking.
Yeah, she's gonna have to call Viv immediately as soon as that fucking door is closed. Grunt. She needs to call either Mel or. Oh, did I lose someone? Oh,
Let's take. You just said he was heading out.
yeah. I'll either call Mel or more likely if Viv doesn't pick up.
Let me check here something first.
You're laughing.
That's an evil laugh, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So that's a very villainous chuckle I just heard.
Yeah, it's because I am one.
A rather devious cackle, if you will.
I'm just looking through my gallery of shoes.
Gallery.
I found the perfect one.
He's checking his collections, his toolbox.
It is. As you like, kind of close the door. You quickly rush for your like cell phone to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
As Liam, I'm not sure how you react to this whole thing because you were in the room at the back, I guess.
Just basically, they're already ready for trouble because this guy seemed pretty sus. Yeah.
Are you gonna ask anything? Are you gonna say anything to her?
No, for now, we're gonna like. There's nothing to say for now. We'll wait until she calls like the fucking Mel and Biff. Nothing else more to do now.
There's the moment where you can see like the door handle fucking twist as it just flies off.
The door handle or the whole door?
Well, someone clearly just broke the fucking like the how do you say it in English? Like
The
not-
hinges?
The
like
hinges?
no, like the entire door handle.
Yeah, the doorknob. Door handle is also an appropriate word. Usually handle means the lever thing. The knob means the ball thing.
Yeah, English is a vague language, so yeah, it's like the entire mechanical structure that would be the door handle.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucking like it just snaps off as the
Yeah.
doors like slowly gets pushed open. As you see this lady, and you see what snapped the doorknob off, and it's an octopus tentacle.
Yeah. My gun is out.
Oh, yeah, we're sword ready.
This is what the fuck.
Ah,
What lady, Grant? Let's see the lady.
I mean, we know, I think,
fucking
except Brett.
bursting in chat.
Calm down, Hank.
Mama!
Yeah, it's...
See, this is how I know hate doesn't check Kanka, because this was added like weeks ago.
yeah.
Yeah, she's we already spoke about her, by the way, like in Hate's presence.
As she says, is this how you greet friends?
Yeah, well, we're not fucking friends now, are we? Who
No,
the
but
fuck are you?
let's actually get a bit friendly.
Hmm.
So, what's your reply to that, or like, what are you doing?
She has her gun out and just pointing at her right now. She's
Shh.
trying to slowly back to give her more sort of space and time, basically.
Like, I come in, or do you want to like shoot me? And well, I can have fun with that as well.
What the fuck do you want?
Well, we need to talk.
Come in, stranger who broke the fucking door.
I think it's good to establish the vibe of this discussion as she's gonna walk in and take a seat on one of the beds. As yeah, you can see like the tentacles are sprouting from like her back, as they're almost like kind of merging with her clothes. And as she like
What-
walks in, you can also see that she's clearly like she's drenched. Like it hasn't rained outside, but like her entire outfit is wet.
Yeah.
Gonna
Hey,
just
you
mute
sit
him.
down.
Hey, oh my god.
The thing is, like when Hate figures out this her entire like arsenal, he will make the joke. He will make the joke.
I think he already is. He already has enough.
No, because he doesn't know. He doesn't know about her other power and how she gets stronger.
Mm-mm.
Oh, true. I can already see the line in my head. I can already see.
Well, Hate, this lady gets the more she's surrounded by water, the stronger she gets. Make the joke, Hate. Make it now and get it out of your system.
I'm sure she has plenty of ways to obtain water, if you know what I'm saying. You know, a lot of ways.
Muted. Muted. Yes, Hate. She gets. I'm not gonna make the joke. You make the joke.
Yeah.
That's not that. Listen, no, that's not the worst joke. The worst joke you can make about this is like saying the wetter she gets, the stronger she becomes.
I
That's
thought
the
that was the
actual
joke
joke.
that Hate was aiming for. Yeah. If she gets wet, she gets powerful.
Yeah.
Damn it, guys. You make it
Yeah.
for him.
Listen, I had to get it out here, like in a controlled manner.
Yeah, I feel like if I say it, it's less weird.
Yeah, controlled demolition.
So yeah, as she looks at you and says, "No, I will take a hazard to guess, and you are hunters."
Yeah, the gun, if nothing else, points to that.
Was the sword drawn also?
As she kind
do
of
you
just
want?
chuckles a bit. Huh? Well, information for one.
What information and why should we give it to you?
Well, there was a friendly chap that just walked up to your door and talked.
So you're with that guy.
With him? Why would I talk to you if I was with him?
Well, either you're watching, or the fact that you came right after I said no.
It's a good start, saying no, but I don't give a shit what you said to him. I give a shit why you wanted to talk to him in the first place.
Apparently he was looking for someone I don't fucking know. So there. Go talk to him yourself if that's the case. You both have the same
No.
vibe.
You misunderstand if you think I'm gonna get near that guy. Let's just say, well, there's fun things in the future for him. I just needed to know why the fuck he would approach you. I'm in fact, let's just say I've been hired to... keep an eye on anyone who associates with him in the city. There's some powerful people that don't really like his organization, so well, we need to know. Now you could both come with me and well, there's gonna be a nice friendly chap who's gonna ask questions and make sure you can't lie to them. Or I will just assume that you're not cooperative, in which case I get to have fun.
Jade kind of like clenches her jaw. She glances. She's about to say something, but she glances at Liam. And what is this friendly chat? Can't do it over the phone. It has to be taken hostage.
He does have to be in close proximity for his little magic to work.
You can't just take a, we don't want to talk to this guy or talk to you and just fuck off.
You could be lying for all I give a shit. So no.
And you could be lying too. This could be, are you trying to get
Yes.
us what?
Yes, I could also be lying. You are in fact correct. So, please, just tell me you don't want to come and I'll be more than glad to force you.
If we go with you, will you let us go? If your little wizard, what the fuck ever says we can go.
Yes, I don't give a shit.
And she's not lying to me, right,
Nope.
Grunt?
There's someone's
Fine.
itching for a fight with you.
Jade looks at Liam and gives him a nod. Basically, that
Liam will
Fine,
draw the
then.
sword. Yeah, you holster the sword.
fine then. Are you gonna pay for the fucking door you broke?
She kind of chuckles. Why? It's glamour, isn't it?
I don't know. Glamour's gonna ignore the broken door, but fine.
You'd be surprised. But feel free to pay it. I don't care.
Take us to your leader then.
Oh God, my employer. But yeah, she's gonna get up, looking quite dissatisfied that she's not gonna get to fight you. But walk out. Holy shit, hates losing his shit.
This is like the fucking Catwoman incident in
It
Werewolf.
is the same.
Luckily, you wisely muted him.
As I will have to unmute him at some point.
Yeah.
It's better for him to get it out of his system now. And as yeah, you'll follow her outside as she gestures for one of the nearby cars as she gets in, and I assume both of you do.
Yeah, can I text anyone at this time or text?
I mean, you can try. She's gonna tell you to. What the fuck?
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. I'm not gonna try to. I don't want to get Mel in trouble or Viv if I can help it, but they need to be informed.
Yeah, you'll be. She's driving towards like Chicago downtown. Listen, clearly people don't like, because I think you know her mom worked with Helsing, right?
Yeah, her mom was a part of. Yeah,
so
I
clearly
Steve told us, so-
clearly Helsing is not very popular around here.
I don't know if Mel told us, but I know Mr. E told Jay at the very least.
As you're gonna be driven, gonna bring you to this like looks like an office building. Walk in and there's like some guards here and there, but no one. They all kind of just seemingly are in on this. Let me find. Holy shit. Damn. I was like, I will need to find the character profile picture. And Pinterest just like gives me the perfect one.
We got you, fam.
Sure do. Yeah, I don't think I've ever. Yeah, there's nothing. There's this. Yeah, so as you go up to this. You see a guy that he's like sort of has kind of a mask is covering half his face. As he kind of just gestures for the lady to down. As there's like two chairs, there's another person that's seemingly just watching you like security guard. Looks like he just kind of says to both of you, says, "Hello, and I apologize for having to bring you like this. I hope she wasn't too impolite."
Broke a door, but I seem like that's a thing that everyone's is fine with doing nowadays, I guess.
Buddy, I will make sure that you are compensated for that.
What's
Fine.
this about? What's going on?
Well, my name is actually name is Arthur. Well, I am connected with a lot of people in the city. Have tracking a certain hunter group. Calypso here has told us that she's been tasked with bringing us anyone that said hunter group makes contact with. And, well, assume they did make contact with you?
More like he knocked on my door, asked a question, I told him to fuck off, and that was really it.
So you just refused conversations with him completely?
As best I could. He likes to talk, it seems.
Do you know what he wanted?
Was looking for someone. I didn't care to ask too deeply, and I told him I don't know, and I don't.
Now.
Mm.
As you try and lie, Jade, your
Mm.
your mouth just stops talking. It's like being uncooperative. Well, I should have been led with this. It is impossible for you to lie to me, my lady. I apologize for underhanded measures, but, well, you can see.
Well, he was looking for someone I know, and I wasn't going to tell him where she was.
Do you know this certain someone?
Yes.
Would like a name?
She's. Why? What are you going to do if I tell you her name? I don't want her involved in any of this shit, or
Is
Whatever-
she aware of, well, our existence, the entire thing, or is she is she a normal person?
she's aware, at the very least. I don't think she knows the whole ugly part about what happened, but she's aware. And I was going to warn her before your friend over there decided to break open my door. That some schmuck is looking for her.
It's good you did not do that. And we need to track down everyone he is trying to contact to know any possible connections. I would kindly ask you to refrain from that, at least until we figure out his intentions here, but as you're claiming that this is his intention.
I don't want her getting hurt, at the very least. I think she deserves not to be... I don't know what the fuck this guy wants with her, but I don't think she deserves to be swindled by him or whatever the hell he plans for.
You
Seems like
give
whatever it is as news, so...
the nonsense. As if you would give me her location, I could have one of my agents be around her and guard her. That's what you.
And you know what? You're gonna guard her, protect her, make sure she doesn't get hurt?
At least from this particular agent, yes.
And Grunt, he's not lying to me, right? Just want to make
No.
sure.
Clearly,
Fine.
yeah.
Her name is Viv. She's my cousin.
Understand. May I ask for a last name, or is that part of the secrecy?
You have the same last name as we do, right? Lawson? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Vivian Lawson.
I remember Freya mentioning about two people. Calypso, you are standing in the presence of very important hunters in our city. Please do mind your manners. They have killed people much more powerful than you. She kind of like lets out a long whistle. Well, I'm not sure if I should be intrigued or apologize, so for now I'll say I'm sorry and know I was dealing with big shots.
Well, I'm usually the person who finds the answers to the questions. She kind of glances at Liam like an inside joke.
I'm more of the I do the physical part. Listen, you're a decent shot. So don't put yourself too much down.
In any case, you are free to go. Apologize for the misunderstanding. Thank you for your cooperation.
Jade just nods and says, "We'll be on our way. Try not to step on too many toes." As she presumably gets out of there before saying anything to Liam or making a call.
Well, as you'd want to do that, it's finally time I switch scenes. Someone is having a nice dinner right now. As Melchior, you would go inside her residence, as Ian has to wait outside. Make sure nothing bad happens. Yeah, that's true, Hate. I forgot. There you go.
Thanks, Grunt.
Free him. Free him.
I was like, he'll figure it out eventually.
Just keep you muted. Yell at Hate. Hate, why are you not
It's a
speaking?
very silent dinner. I'm so glad that she's having me for dinner, Grunt.
Let me. I need to. Listen, I muted you because I knew you. I could already hear you not being able to stay silent.
I understand, Grunt. You were correct. I get it, right? You know, I get it.
Hate is frustrating
Well, you
himself
know-
right now.
You know, I am at peace. You know, did a little bit of meditation, and you know, I'm all good. Hey, how you doing? How's everyone doing tonight?
I need to mute myself.
Just looking for a fucking scene. Goddamn it.
Can't believe you actually talked to the cool water goddess Calypso. Very nice. And or the daughter of the Titan, one of those two. Red, you think she sings?
I'm trying to compose myself when I say the worst joke imaginable. You.
Do it. Say
I
it,
know
Red. No, Red.
Come on,
say it.
Red. Red, this
I-
is a safe space.
It can't be
Hey,
worse
look.
than my joke. Let go.
Look, it sounds lame, and now that I think it about it in my head,
No,
it sounds
no.
lame.
come on, Red. It's okay. We won't we won't judge you. And, you know, in fact, we will laugh. We will laugh with you, not at
Listen,
you.
I told the wet joke that me and Grunt can't be that bad.
I just got outdone by Grunt in the horny joke. You know, I'm not gonna work with that now. So
Look, my first thought, like, yeah, she'll quench your thirst. She's all
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah,
Just go scuba dive with her. This is
Dive
not
in the.
your-
Oh, the diving one's a good one though. You can dive deep with her.
I'd like to wash up on her island.
God damn it, guys.
Oh fuck!
Look
I
at
need
you-
to mute myself.
Look what you did to me.
I'm so glad of the influence I've had on all of you. I feel like I will be, I've been immortalized in a way, A part of each and every one of your hearts has been irrevocably scarred by my presence.
Uh, um. So yeah, as you're with her apartment.
She only has an apartment, not like a mansion.
I mean, when I say yeah, that's true, not apartment, but like, yeah, she has a mansion, but you are in the sort of dining area.
Okay, I was gonna be like, dang, I guess live frugally,
Listen, crime doesn't pay that much. What can I?
Apparently, right? Neither. I mean, to be fair, neither does being a hunter. We live out of a van, and apparently we're one of the biggest names in the U.S. So
You are, yeah. Listen, you are like a big hotshot.
listen,
I
I
had
mean, hey, Sam and Dean didn't really have more than a car, so it makes sense.
who messaged me on Discord.
That was me. I was asking you for feet pictures, actually.
Oh. Uh, listen, I'll be honest. That spawned in the lady. I have nothing to do with this. I wash my hands of this. Zaz,
What lady?
the Calypso, he did this to like fuck over Shadow, and I knew this day would come where I would pay for the sins.
How did Seth spawn in Calypso?
Because he had a vision about her.
Oh,
So yeah, no. As you are, she kind of, as you get kind of like brought in, she'll smile at you as you sit down at the table. How have you been?
well, all things considered, not bad. No one's dead yet on our end, so that's always a bonus. Although
Hmm.
I'm sure, as you've noticed, there's a new body.
Yes, I did. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah. But it did give us some new information.
Hmm. So I hear. How is that going?
Well, I'm certain you can give me a hint on that front, considering I'm sure you have a list of every vampire in the city who can work blood magic.
It's a lot of. I don't know. That's Chicago's a big place.
Well, it at least means that this isn't some random fledgling who'd never learned how to feed,
Very true.
which means they're doing this for a reason. Either they just flew into town and like to stir up trouble, or someone's trying to make someone look bad.
What do you think?
I'm not one to cross off possibilities before I'm sure. Everyone's a suspect.
Is that
If
what
you
you
want my proof,
is that what you came here for? To talk to me about suspects and business?
well, it's always nice to have someone on the inside you're close to. Who better to ask about vampiric magic than a beautiful and powerful vampire.
Oh, such a flatter.
Please. In a city like this, it takes a certain kind of someone to stand at the top.
You are correct about that. And she just kind of like takes a sip of the wine.
Is it wine, Grunt?
It is wine.
Okay. Better question, though. What struck you to give me such a lovely invite to this beautiful home?
Like a man worth knowing.
I like to think I have my perks.
Well, that remains to be seen. Tell you this though. I will be very interesting to see what's gonna happen next, because here's someone already solved the crime for you.
Was it a demon?
It was. How did you know?
Call it one of my perks.
Ah, so you're not totally. Well, I'm not gonna call you stupid because that would be mean.
Incompetent.
I guess everyone has their off days.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been a while since I've done field work. What with our current situation, I've had to get back in the saddle, as per it were. Mostly, though, this failure comes from youthful inexperience that I hope to correct very soon.
So, your daughter, in the middle of a job, goes to bang while another victim gets made?
Indeed.
After the fact that she went to the morgue and then just saw the most suspicious person ever and just also ignored that? What would it take? What would your kids have to see for them to actually take action? If they saw a dragon walk by, would they just kind of shrug and move on?
At this point, I'm not entirely sure they wouldn't. And trust me, this has been no small amount of stress on my part. I really thought she would have been, well, more professional about this. But I guess new lifestyle, new city, compromised her judgment.
I like you. And again, like I said, everyone has their off days, but while I think you're a charming fellow, well, right now I can't really put any much stock in your hunting capabilities. As such, I will have to. We'll figure out a different way for you to impress the locals so that you're granted a permit for the alchemy, other spellcasting purchases.
You said she solved it. Who ended up being the culprit? If you don't mind me asking.
Not a vampire. I don't know his name or anything else, but he wasn't what I would call a true blood mage. He did know one thing, and that was to alter, well, his appearance. Apparently, he would take the guise of a woman and use idiots into going to the bathroom. He would kill them and, well, walk out as a different person.
So this man walked into the bathroom, turned himself into a woman, seduced the man, turned back into a man, and walked out. Because last I heard, they didn't see any women going into that bathroom.
Maybe there was a difference. I'm not talking about one specific murder. I'm talking about all of them. The general MO.
Makes sense.
I don't deal with small details like that. I was told it was handled, and well, if it wasn't, and it happens again, I guess they will look that much foolish.
Hmm.
So will your demon hunter friend. But until that happens, well, they get credit, you get nothing. Well, I guess
Understandable.
you do get a pissed off gang leader, but nah, not the worst thing ever.
So, what's the likelihood of this being all part of some elaborate ploy,
And she shrugs.
in your opinion?
I don't know. As long as it doesn't impact me too much, I have other things I need to worry about. But just because you couldn't fix that. You seem to though have a nice eclectic collection of youngsters.
They each have their own specific talents, I suppose.
You are an accomplished alchemist, are you not?
Would he be Grunt? I mean, I know he specializes a lot in like general magecraft, and
Yeah, I mean, up to you. If you depends on.
I've dabbled.
I was gonna say I would classify alchemy under the same like magical knowledge. So
Yeah.
okay, then you can maybe do me another favor, and well, hopefully succeed on this one. And if you help me out, I will make sure the doors will still be open to you, even if I have to pull on my own favors for this.
That would be much appreciated. What's the deal?
There's a young man. Well, I'll be honest with you, Melchior. I was never good with children.
Preaching to the choir.
Well, I want you to guide this one. He also has magical talent of himself. But there's a lot of frustrations, and he's been through a lot. I want you to, well, it will also be a sort of a job because I need him to be sent, rather escorted somewhere.
All right. Where's he going?
Let's look at the US map. Milwaukee, no.
Listen, we could just kill him now and get it over with. Save us the trip. Send him to Romania.
Ship him off. No, I need to figure out. Like,
I can't believe you're gonna give me I can't believe you're gonna give me a second ward, Grunt. Oh no.
there's I need him escorted to San Francisco.
Is he meeting someone there? Family?
No.
Education?
No, but there is a certain. Oh, I'm not gonna tell you the entire thing, but let's just say I think he would be safe there. He is quite in danger around here.
All right. What's his deal? Who's after him?
Certain things you should know, but just say a lot of people. So the less you know, the better you are.
It's one of those cases then, huh? All right. What's the kid's name?
Jacques.
Oh! Oh! My boy!
He's been going through it lately. I'll be honest.
What about his soul? Did he ever get his soul back?
Nope.
Oh!
You don't know anything about the other game though, so fine.
I did not. I haven't tuned in.
Yeah, those who watched the last session, yeah. Yep.
Mac,
You know.
what happened, Mac? What
No.
happened?
Mac,
No.
do not tell him anything.
Oh man. Oh, poor Jacques.
You don't know the
I'll
half
guard him
of
with
it.
my life. I'll guard him with my life.
There's,
Is he? Grunt, be honest with you. He's going to San Francisco to get more cooked, isn't he?
not necessarily. I think the further away he gets from this place, the better it is.
Okay. All right.
As she says, so
You got yourself a deal.
lovely, and now we could probably enjoy ourselves now that business is done. As you just hear this fucking loud crashing noise, as like multiple car alarms start fucking sounding off down the street.
Immediately, like, Melchior stands up and just says, got a weird way of enjoying shit.
Don't know what that's about. As yeah, she's gonna pull out a cell phone and like start texting. If you go to one of the windows, you will see like fucking smoke coming from the direction where you left Vivian in the van.
Ah, shit. I think I'll have to cut our dinner date a little short tonight.
Of course,
Rain check.
always.
And yeah, I'll rush down towards where the van was.
Yeah. So as
Damn
you,
it, Tamara, yeah, blocked me.
Oh, what was the plan though? I help you succeed tomorrow, even when you're not here. As you rush towards that direction,
I need to write down a list of what everything that use magic can do, honestly.
you can act under pressure.
Oh no, I have to roll, Grunt! Oh!
Sometimes it happens.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, so. Oh, listen, Melchior, you're not the spring chicken you used to be. As you.
You know, I'm Orion aged at this point.
Yeah, as you rush out and you just kind of see the van sort of topple to the side, has this large hole through it, as if. Now, it's not like when I say large hole, it looks like something akin to like a large bullet maybe went through it. But like the entire
how large?
fucking how should I say this?
Like maybe like a machine cannon, basically from like a armored vehicle.
Yeah, like
Or like an actual just cannon from a ship.
No, not that big. But
Like
I
a
mean,
machine, like a heavy machine gun, like a big
yeah,
gun.
it looks like it's just one though. Like there's not many, it's just one. It's large enough you can kind of just slightly put your hand through it.
That's that is pretty big.
Yeah. Like the entire street looks sort of damaged. As you can see, like there's these kind of craters all over the place. There's cars that look way worse than your van. But you don't see Vivian. You don't see anything. It's just kind of, this is where the amount of smoke is coming from. As there's a car or two that have like, it's just this like smoke coming out of them. Probably gonna
Can
knife.
I try and look inside the RV to see if she's in there?
Yeah, you quickly glance, look, no, she's gone.
Okay. Well, at least she didn't die in the explosion. It's a good sign.
There's no body parts around, so no blood as well.
Um. um, Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any use magic I can use to like track people.
You do have
Unless I
something
use
of her?
Uh, I probably like is the RV currently on fire or something, or is
No,
it just like top of the
not
road?
not this one. There's other cars that are gonna catch a blaze soon, but
Considering this is her RV van, I can probably quickly rummage through it and like find like a hairbrush of hers or something.
yeah. You can give me magic roll.
My first one of the campaign, guys. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's not right. Partial success.
Works.
The list of
Perfectly.
glitches are down there.
Was
I know. I knew that was going to be your favorite, Grunt.
Yes, of course it
I
is.
knew that was always going to be your favorite.
Holy shit.
That and problematic side effects are the two I assume you will go for most of the time.
Yes. Let me look through my gallery of villains.
Your list of shoes, Grunt.
My list of
Your wall of shoes. Also, apparently, there is a quick and easy list of uses. If you just click on the use magic, it'll tell you all the things you can
Yes.
use for it.
Here. Know what? You know what? I think it's time. I think it's time I deploy him.
No.
Know what? Who do you think I'm
Not
gonna
him.
not who do you think I'm gonna deploy at you?
If I had to guess, just off the top of my head, what's that? That one demon guy? Probably him.
No. As you start, I mean, yeah, you cast your spell as there's like this sort of trail that forms that you can sort of see. Presumably you like try and follow it. Like what are you
Yeah,
doing?
he like will start sprinting down like the trail.
As you do, you suddenly see in front of you this young man, probably early 20s, but immediately draws your attention as his like cracked skin is almost like leaking shadows underneath.
Oh,
He's like kind
no.
of standing and blocking your way, and says, "I suggest you hold right there, my friend."
You here to stop me from finding my daughter?
Is that who she was? Then yes.
And who are you with?
Someone who, well, just say your daughter. You know? Are you in the? Does the name fucking Helsing mean anything to you?
Means a few things.
You're gonna come with me for a bit of questioning. Let's not do this in the street.
Well, at least we can agree on that.
As he's gonna gesture for a nearby door.
I will start walking towards it.
It's. Let me think around. Probably it looks like a very Probably one of the houses nearby.
Yeah, like someone's front door.
Yeah. As you follow him. And he is gonna open the door. You can hear faint music coming from inside. You are being thrown into the ovenate.
Yeah, I didn't even do anything. This is not even my fault. Ah!
It's fine. I'm sure you'll be able to explain this to the most rational, reasonable individual in the Shadows of Men.
Yeah, the one who killed my other character's brother. Yeah.
Did she?
No, I was talking about him. So I was talking about Jay specifically.
Hmm. Doesn't he didn't kill anyone. He didn't save him. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure.
As you step
Yep.
through, and let me. As you step through, you realize you are now suddenly in this large, crowded club. As you see the kind of sign above saying Inferno Club.
Oh boy.
As you
Grun, is it enough to make an educated guess that I am currently in someone's hell dimension, or is that a bit of a stretch?
Well,
Are there
you can
any
make
number
a
of
roll.
cool
You
places?
can make a roll to see how much you would know.
Would that be like
Let's see.
investigate a mystery?
Yeah, investigate a mystery would fit here.
Partial.
Yeah. So you realize as you step through, like that's clearly an alternate dimension, and yeah, an Inferno Club would be kind of weird if it was like a fake court, right?
Yeah,
So
I've at least been to one fake court, so you know.
yeah, it's definitely it's a very weird there's a lot of demons because of how old they are. They don't go for the modern aesthetic. You've never heard of you've never been into or at least heard of a fucking hell circle that's like an actual fucking club.
Mhm. I
As
guess one of the demons is catching up with the times. I don't think I've heard about a new demon lord coming into power anytime recently.
well, she's
Unless I
in.
would have.
He'll
That was not on character. Sorry. Grun.
Oh, no, you would not, because you're not
Yeah.
really like that deep involved with them.
Yeah. He'll just turn back and just say, "Of course, it would be demons."
She's waiting for you. She kind of points for you to follow him.
Great. We'll walk after.
As yeah, he's gonna lead you up. Then there's some like kind of winding stairs as you go to this VIP area. As you see this figure sitting on the couch. As he like gives her a nod before sort of taking a couple of steps back and going back downstairs. The woman kind of says, good that some of our investigations are paying fruit. Whom do I have the pleasures?
They call me Melchior the Mage. Or Melchior
Mage.
Lawson.
Is that like an actual nickname?
I would assume so, yeah.
Oh.
It's like a...
No, this was in character. She's asking you in character.
Oh. Yeah. Well, depends how many people have to call you something before it becomes an actual nickname.
Well, mage. So the name Lawson. An interesting name. An interesting name.
May I ask who I have the pleasure of speaking to then?
Of course, you can call me Abaddon.
Am I that familiar with like the list? How many demon lords are there? Are there like a shit ton of them? Or
A lot
like
of
a
them.
hand?
I don't know.
Yeah. Love what you've done with the place. Very chic.
Thank you. So, Yeah, tell me, what do you I was told there that you ran off as soon as that girl was in trouble. You're gonna tell me what's your deal with her?
Well, like I told your errand boy back there, she happens to be my daughter. I'm not sure you demons have so much of a maternal side to you, but maybe you can.
Surprised.
Then you can understand my haste.
That errand boy, very important to me. Talk about him like that once more, and well, things will stop being civil quite quickly.
I get the picture.
Well, let me put it like this: your daughter was seen talking to someone I have a particular bone to pick with.
A werewolf?
A member of the Helsing organization.
In this city?
They're everywhere.
Surprise.
They're like cockroaches. Only I will kill them. All of them. Every single last one of them. So, my first question is, are you familiar with their activities?
I am. I
Okay.
can't say I have ever agreed with it.
No. You seem an upstanding member of society and all, but morality is not what I take issue. But I take issue when they go after people I care about. They chose very poorly. They decided to fuck over with mine. People I hold very dear to. As you can probably see by the craters left behind.
And that was your handiwork?
No, not mine, but someone who was wronged, let's say, personally. And he is out for blood.
I see. So, you understand my connection with her? You understand why I was in a bit of a rush to go and find her?
She nods.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Why would he want to talk with her, though? Haven't cleared that mystery up for me.
Because her mother was connected to them. Maybe he's trying to find out what happened to her. I heard she died.
She's part of them.
Used to be. I will say, though, I am taking very good care to make sure he never goes back. Now, from one parent or guardian to another. I hope you can grant me some leniency on that front.
Leniency?
I've been perfect.
Yes. Amnesty? But I think we can work out a deal.
Is it going to involve my soul?
Unless you want to sell it to me, I will never say no to that. But I think we are in a position to help each other. If you're not a fan of them, then, well, you realize there's no leaving Helsing, right? You are smart enough to realize that, right?
Like I said, they have a lot of backwards ideas that I'm not a fan of.
What about her?
If they want her back,
Is she also not a fan of them?
considering the moment her mom died, she left their asses, I can say probably not.
Now she didn't leave her. Are you like purposefully lying to her at this point?
I thought that's as far as I'm aware was what the case was, right?
No. She never left them.
Did she not?
Nope. I never remember that being a part of it. Let me.
Well, listen, Tamara, is that the case? What's going on here?
I'm pretty sure the playbook for the you still have. Let me double check. Yeah, she's still in it, man. Like,
Damn. All right, let me change what I said. I can't say. We haven't been back together for long, but I can assure you, I'll make sure she stays as far away from them as possible.
thought you said she was your daughter.
I made a lot of mistakes when I was younger.
Ah, you're one of those parents that walk out and never come back.
I did walk out. Of course, I checked in every once in a while, but
Ah,
that's no excuse.
did you at least
Right,
bring
make up-
gifts when you checked in, or?
Yeah, but I was always too much of a coward to actually show my face to her.
Oh, so by checking in, you mean like one of those. Ah,
This is my chance to make up for it. I intend to use it. So, let me get this straight. You want me to fuck over them?
yes.
Deal. What do I get in return?
Well, I don't kill her.
I assume you keep her then instead?
Keep her? What do you mean by that?
Well-
Oh, you think I have her and I don't have her, silly? If I did, she would have already been dead by this point.
So then, you won't kill her. Will you do anything else to her?
As long as she works to, well, kill the others, I don't care. I always need people on the inside to be able to, well, to demolish that organization. I can get past certain grudges.
There was I can get my brother came to talk to me for a second.
Yeah, she said like she can get past certain grudges. Like she wants, like, as long as she's cooperative and helps with dealing with them, she doesn't, like, Abaddon doesn't care.
And how long do you want her to work on the inside?
And until they're destroyed, of course.
I see. What did you guys do to me in the other game? How have you screwed me over this time, guys?
I'll be honest, Tate. You can blame this 100% on Tamara. She requested it in the channel. I accepted. Now it's time to pay up.
This is your own fucking fault, Tamara. Oh man. Now I gotta pay the fucking price for God.
She said he's a funny character. Well, she'll get to interact with the funny man. You can just imagine when you're high on painkillers listening to this.
So then, I do a job for you. She works for you on the inside. until they're gone.
Yes.
All right. Obviously, you have my support. Of course, I'll have to convince her.
I'm sure.
Well, if she chooses no, not much I can do to help.
If she chooses no, you can always just lock her in the basement. I mean, listen, if she, after you being an absent father for, how old is she?
20.
After being an absent father for 20 years, sequestering her is not gonna cross any lines.
Well, I'm trying to work on fixing that, so I feel like that would be a bit of a backstep. But either way,
Oh, when you're at the bottom, a backstab is not that impressive.
no. Suppose it's not.
But I am 100% confident in your ability to convince her to betray the people that raised her, trained her, and are probably, well, quite friendly and important to her.
You make it sound so easy.
Well, everything I say or do makes things look easy. But that's just for me.
Speaking of solving things easy, was it you behind that young demon girl who single-handedly solved the case?
No. I could not give two shits about that city.
Fair enough.
My fight is a bit beyond the city politics.
Well, I guess I'll be out of your hair then.
Fun.
I try.
Smile more.
I've been in a bit of a mood all day.
Does look like that. And anything I can do to make it better.
Give my daughter a free pass. No inside work required.
Ah. Have to give me something of equal worth.
I'll look into it.
Good luck, mage. Although I think I'll be starting to call you Melchior the Grumpy.
Hopefully next time we meet I'll be in a better mood. I'm usually known to be quite fun, actually.
Well, I will have to see it to believe it. As, yeah, you can get up and walk back down as the young man's kind of waiting for you there.
Well then, kid, what do I call you?
Call me Jay.
The name or the letter?
Sorry, what did you say?
The name or the letter?
The name, I guess.
Alright. Jay it is.
Listen, he like walks with you as like walking towards the door and says, listen, she's this is a fucked up situation. I mean, to come
Well,
off you too strong there.
Where the hell did they hurt to piss her off so bad? You?
No. But he's like unlike a dad, like a granddad, I guess. Anyways, like an uncle. He tried, so you guess the cliff notes.
I would appreciate it.
Sexually harassed his wife, tried to get him killed.
Well, that certainly pissed me off, so fair enough. But,
Yeah, and let's just say people of our lineage already have anger issues, to say the least. Him especially.
anger issues. You don't strike me as a werewolf.
He is half dragon, half demon. It's some of the worst aspects of both.
Ah. Greedy and spiteful.
I guess, but mostly it's just like possessive,
Yeah.
protective, although I would call it protective, but most people refer to us as possessive.
It's a fine line. As are most things.
I am also learning to adjust, but I have a bit more I have a bit more help than he did. But I would also probably react quite bad if something happened to the person I love the most. Like,
You'd even put innocent people in harm's way. Just because they're associated.
I'll be honest. Yeah. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but which comes to shove, probably.
At least you can understand that it's wrong.
Never claimed it was right. We're flawed beings to begin with.
Everyone is. Show me a perfect being, I'll show you a really good liar.
He kind of chuckles a bit. So, at least, you know, for humans, it's a societal thing, right? It's people like us. Well, I mean, he grew up in a This guy grew up in a very fucked up environment to begin with, so that never helped. Has a lot of shit going on, but he's better than most of his kind.
I will say, I've met some humans that seem like they're messed up to the core. Doesn't matter what society they grew up in, they'd always be a fucked up person. But, this is more about them. They can't control their own urges, that's their problem.
That's true.
Just because we're flawed doesn't mean we shouldn't always try to be better. At least that's what I believe.
Yep, no. And the point is that, yeah, no. Abaddon is... Well, the woman that was... what's the word name?
Harassed?
No, like maltreated. Is that a word?
Mistreated.
Mistreated. Yes. The woman that was mistreated, she kind of says this quietly. Kind of views her as like a mother figure. So I think Helsing dropped the ball really badly on this one. As you like step through the door and like are outside the house.
You seem like a reasonable kid.
All that appearances fool you.
Like I said, good liar. But lying is the first step to actually changing. You gotta lie to yourself after all. Do me a favor, kid. I know Helsing's fucked up. That's why I try to associate them as little as possible. And my daughter, though, she can be better. I want to give her a chance for that. She also had a really fucked up upbringing. Didn't really have much of a choice. I'm trying to change that.
He nods.
Maybe you can help me out with a little bit of leniency.
Listen, just work with Abaddon. She's not gonna fuck you over if you don't fuck her over.
Well, where I'm standing, I never met the woman. And yet, it's currently either make a deal or I kill your daughter.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, there's nothing I can do or say that's gonna just change that into nice and reasonable. She'll just lie to me and then do it behind my back.
Yeah, I know nothing's free in this world. I'll give her the deal, and then I'll do my best to find something that can replace it so that she can be free of it. Which is like what he's saying. He's like, yeah, she said, yeah, if you bring me something that's like of equal value, yeah, I'll let her off the
Yeah.
hook. And so he's like, yeah.
He'll kind of chuckle like, if you have something of equal value to a mole inside one of the groups she hates and at the most right now, never hesitate to reach out.
The names and locations of important higher ups be something worthwhile.
No.
No.
She can already get that. Plus, you don't know any locations of that.
No, but I mean, like, if he works on it, he might be able to find out.
But yeah, but then like that's the whole thing she was gonna provide anyways. So you're just kind of providing
Yeah.
the same
Fair
but
enough.
less.
Yeah, fair enough. Perhaps I can use you as a sounding board then.
Sure. As he'll sort of give you like his phone number, I guess.
I like hold out his hand and said, name's Melchior Lawson.
Pleasure to meet you. Listen, I'll try and help where I can.
I appreciate it. I really do.
No worries.
Is Jacques really worth that much?
I'll say this without spoiling too much. Yes,
Holy shit, what the hell happened to him?
Jacques has something that is absolutely worth it. She would let you like drop you immediately for this. You'll figure that out soon, don't worry.
He's got a 12-inch cock.
You could also say a baguette. Yes, Said, yes.
He's got that foot-long baguette.
Yeah, he's gonna turn around and take his leave. Meanwhile, somewhere in Chicago, as Liam and Jade, you're gonna be escorted out of the building, and I guess they'll send a technician to fix your door at the motel.
Appreciate it. As soon as we get far enough away, she's gonna try to call either Viv or Melchior or both. Basically, if she can't reach the other one, like I said.
Oh, Viv does not answer. Oh, Melchior, like, it's like it's telling you that the caller, like the receiver, is out of service.
God, fucking damn it! Can no one keep their phones on? Fucking goddamn it! Fuck. Any thoughts, Liam?
Can always hand her Liam. You know, he's probably worth it.
That's also true. That's also true.
I don't know. Situation's fucked. I'm not sure I fully trust the Arthur guy. I don't know who that Raphael fellow was.
Okay. Fuck.
There's also, there's also, I mean, there's the Hail Mary of heaven, but that's over. I think I feel like that's like pouring gasoline on an already burning fire.
Look. We can take we know where they're supposed to be at, right? That lady that he's definitely not in a date on with.
Yeah, we can give him a call maybe.
I don't think we can call her. We can drive by this because we know where Viv's supposed to be parked at.
Yeah, we can check it out.
Okay. Okay, call us an Uber.
As you take an Uber downtown to where she would reside, as well, you would have on the way there. At this point, Melchior, you would realize that you have a missed call by the time you walk out.
I'll call back.
Ah, finally. Hey, hi, are you okay? We're on our way to where you guys were.
Define
Supposed to
okay.
be.
Physically, absolutely. Mentally, no.
Okay, I've been trying to reach you, but trying to reach Viv, no one's picking up.
Yeah, cell service isn't great in hell.
Okay, I'm not sure if that's a metaphor, one of your weird jokes.
Nope, quite literal. Why, you didn't think I was going to heaven, were you?
Well, apparently, you know what? No, I'm not going down that road. I'm going to stop myself immediately before I even say it. And look, I got some news. I think Viv might be in a bit of trouble, and I was trying to reach out to warn you guys, but
Ooh, a little late,
something
missed
happened.
mark.
What? Fuck.
Let's meet up. I'll tell you the details. Do I still? I assume I still. I don't. Do I still see the trail I made with magic?
I think you have to cast the.
Probably. Yeah, it's probably been longer than like 30 minutes.
Oh,
Cast it again, another partial.
Get another partial. Another
Drastic-
asshole shows up to drag me away.
We should rename fucking Let It Out to fucking the Shoe Factory.
Yeah, use magic is in fact summon shoe. Power word shoe.
I assume you want to meet up in at the motel, right?
Yeah.
I'll reroute our Uber to the motel then. I'll pay him. I'll tip him extra.
That's $20 extra for changing.
Thank you, Grant, for removing the roll.
See, thick nose.
Thick nose.
Thick nose that all roads lead to Joey. I don't see the roll. Use
Who's
mag-
rolling?
I
Me?
mean-
I haven't done it again yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna use the castle spell again, but yeah. If you were gonna grab an Uber as well as you'll both meet at the motel.
Yeah, I mean, because
later
at this
at night.
point, she's probably already at whatever destination she's going to. I did it before because, like, yeah, I'll chase after him, but then I got held up. But at this point, it's probably better to meet up and then go find her.
Yeah, as you get there, the door has already been fixed.
You know. Well, Uncle Mel, you wanted to go first? You want us to tell you what happened beforehand? Because I think
One
things are
second.
fucked.
I'm bitching in chat real quick. All right.
Yeah,
Listen, she saw the demon, let her go without talking to her. She went and fucked the werewolf while she was on investigation duty, leading to a man getting killed. And now apparently I find out she's the one who brought the Italian stallion into Chicago to sick Zoe on me.
Uh,
Alright.
but she was like, well, after
Oh,
you
no.
two left, we had a visit for some weird guy. Called himself Raphael. Apparently he's looking for Viv. Apparently he worked with her mom. I guess Helsing
Helsing, right?
agent. Yeah. Yeah. I told him no and fucked off, and he shrugged and went about his way until some other person decided to burst open the door. Some Calypso lady working for some other guy. Apparently they've been watching him and they don't really like the Helsing or him for that matter. And brought us in for questioning.
I think that's a
And-
common name, or they mean the Calypso.
I didn't really ask the details.
Could be just a nickname. Yeah, she didn't seem very talkative. She was itching for a fight.
Yeah.
Was she tall?
I don't. Was she tall, Grunt?
I mean, not like
Average.
abnormally so.
Yeah.
Regular size, I guess? Uncle Mel, focus, Uncle Mel. Your daughter's missing.
She was high at muscle. We talked to a guy called Arthur.
You can
Yeah.
see like the saliva sort of dripping down one of the corners.
No, listen. If she was tall, hey, daughter of a Titan, makes sense.
I don't. He just disappoints me every time.
Hey, we know.
No,
we
listen.
understand.
Genuinely, Melchior wasn't an idiot. He was making a Titan joke. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm talking about you hate.
yeah. Me, listen. You already know my stance on the matter. No use reiterating it.
He said he's gonna send someone to watch her, so might want to ask what the fuck was going on if that was the case at the very least. But yeah, as soon as we got out, I called immediately and we tried to race over there as fast as we could.
So, this guy, what did he seem like?
An old guy. Seems to be old.
Oh, Grunt. Why you gotta do me like this?
Fucking
You are
fucking flashbanging 8. Seems like an old guy, old timey suit.
He,
By the way, Grant, was that correct? Did he look like did he just wear like
Or like what?
Did he have like the mask also like around him or like fucking?
Yeah. He
Yeah. Okay, so old timey suit's like not too wide of a
he
stretch.
was definitely a weirdo.
Yeah.
he seemed to know us by name at the very least and reputation, and be aware that about Freya and us. So, I guess the one in the city.
All right. Probably someone important then.
Yeah.
So, on my end, I met a demon lord.
Good boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that seems bad.
Well, it's not great, especially because apparently she wants to kill everyone in Helsing, which, up until I made a slight deal, included Vivian.
Okay, so, that's something to think about.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Helsing. Well, turns out Helsing shit the bed and messed with someone she was quite fond of.
Okay.
Which, you know, they have a habit of doing.
Yeah.
Very
so-
much a shoot first, ask questions later.
It seems they have a reputation that not a lot of people like, at the very least. And what happened to Viv? Do we know if she's alright?
At this point in time, she's probably with Helsing.
Mhm.
And I have to go and convince her to work against them. Or at the very least, put her in a hole and make sure no one can find her and kill her.
That's, Helsing better than we do.
I've
You
talked to
think
them a few times as a matter of Well, just being associated with her mother.
Okay. Okay, so we have to convince her to not join the people who are being hunted down by Demon Lord, and well, apparently the city seems not to really like them at all, so that's also something to worry about.
These guys don't seem to be crowd favorites.
So what you're saying is we can use the person who talked to you to screw over Helsing then, huh?
Probably, but I'm not too sure exactly how much they are willing to put their neck out for that.
I
But we can
mean,
certainly
Depends how
try
much
to.
They seem to hate Helsing.
that Calypso. Her job was to follow that Raphael guy.
Mm-hmm. Go say hello.
Oh, by the way, I should also mention, that demon you saw Liam and then walked out. Apparently, she solved the case before us.
God
Need to
damn
worry about
it.
who she's working for. Oh, and we have a new job. We have to escort a kid to San Francisco.
When do we have the shit? What's our timetable on that one?
I'm not sure, but hopefully it'll be after we get back Vivian, or else we'll have to dip without her for a bit. How far away is San Francisco, Grunt? Drive-wise?
You live in the fucking country.
Grunt, you know how fucking big the U.S. is? You know how two fucking shitty-ass
I think-
cities are far apart from each other? You think I give a shit, Grunt?
I
Shit.
think very far.
Fucking
it's very far.
northerners.
Yeah, two random ass cities, Chicago and San Francisco.
I think easily. I think 2 weeks.
They're really fucking far. San
Yeah.
They
Francisco's
are.
in
They are.
Yeah,
California. This would be a whole lot. Oh.
Yeah,
And we're also being chased by that one bitch who's just like, yeah, don't stop or else you'll get caught. Oh, that'll be fun.
I think 2 weeks if you don't stop at all. I think no stop.
Well, not that long. It would. If we don't stop, straight drive through, probably make it in 2 days.
No, you can
Look
ride.
at them.
No way you can
Look
ride
at
that.
that.
I drove to Reno from San Antonio in 1 day.
32 hours drive.
Yeah.
Hey, 2
around
days.
there. Yeah.
So 4-day round trip.
Okay.
Can't believe I have
So,
to teach Americans fucking holy shit.
Grunt, you see me struggle with geography. Of course you have to do. We don't really go many
Grunt.
places.
Grunt.
Listen, I forgive you for not knowing global geography, but this
You know how many big cities there are in America? There's fucking 100.
Five
at
of them.
least.
5 of them. There's New York, there's
There's
Chicago.
every state
LA, San
capital, and
Francisco.
every state has probably at least 2 big cities. It's 100 big cities.
yeah,
Way
now,
too many.
compared to Europe, which has no cities.
No.
I'm sorry. There's 10 relevant big cities in America. The rest kind of blend in together.
Ah, I see how it is.
New York,
Just-
Washington D.C., San Francisco, Chicago.
Be honest,
Seattle.
we hate if I put a fucking blank map of the US, would you be able to name the states?
No
I
one can.
would name most of them. Geography has always been a very big weak point of mine.
Well, it's fine. That's why I'm here for you.
Thank you, Grant.
Well,
Listen, you know what? How about after the game ends, pull up a blank map of the U.S. and we'll see how many countries, states. Just see how many states I can guess. Huh? It seems like a fun go.
But yeah, listen.
We'll take bets.
You were not given a timetable because your meeting was cut a bit short, but
Yeah.
you can imagine you kind of have to do it now. You maybe can be delayed for a day or two, but it seemed rather urgent.
Well, we might have to leave without her for at this point. Very least, I can set her on the path to working as an inside, and then leave. At the very least, if we don't, then she might get hunted down and murdered
Well,
by a demon and probably 2 dragons.
What? Dragons? Oh, is that?
Tell you?
No. What the
I did.
fuck?
Well, one of them seemed like a nice kid.
Okay, I'll put in the book. Apparently, dragons are a thing now we have to worry about.
How did you not know dragons were a thing? Everyone knows dragons are a thing.
Yeah,
But
they're not
I
that
want-
common. They're not that
No, yeah.
Usually gods aren't real. Come on.
I just want to. Yeah, dragons aren't a thing. They aren't a thing until recently.
What are you gonna say next? Banshees are just myth. The Hydra is just a made-up fantasy. Come on.
Sometimes I just want to push you down a pair of stairs.
Pair of stairs. What the hell are you gonna find two right next to each other? Come on, then. How would I be pushed down both?
The eye twitch. The eye twitch just came right there. Glad to see you a rare form.
Did I just randomly hit 2 nails on the head by saying shit, Grunt?
Not for this game, for other games, yes. In fact, you are
You know what? Hell yeah. I'm a prophet too, Mac.
quite close to the truth.
Well, at the very least, we can try to talk to this Arthur guy and see that we can at least learn what the hell's going on.
Is his last name Parks?
He didn't really give a last name.
I'm gonna assume it's Parks.
I feel like that's okay.
That's right. Okay, that's right. Let's go.
Long story.
Grunt, did Mr. Arthur give us a way to contact him at all?
Not really, but you can, I guess, go back to the same building.
Yeah, we could do that. We'll point out to Mel, because now we don't have a car, guys. We're going to transport this kid.
You can repair the van. It's not like it's
Mm.
beyond repair. It just has, like, you just need to replace.
Let's take it to the mechanic.
Yeah,
Okay.
has the hole in it. Not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll patch up the van.
It was a shitty old van, anyways.
Hey, she can hear you. I'll hurt her
Don't
feelings.
insult old Betty.
Like, old Betty probably wasn't even hit. It's just fucking the aftershock killed it.
Alright. So. Take the car and get prepared. Get this kid to San Francisco.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask, do you want to approach Arthur about this, or do you just want to approach Freya? Because you're already doing a job for her.
Yeah, I guess whatever you guys
Like
think. works
about
best.
the housing organization?
Yeah, like keeping an eye on things.
Okay.
Because the only reason we brought up Arthur because he was supposed to send someone to watch her, and we were like, oh, what the fuck happened in that regard? It was supposed to be Calypso there.
Well, not Calypso was with you, so it's probably another agent.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
Alright. I'll go back, talk to Freya. At least let her know what happened.
The only reason I'm suggesting that is not because of the agent thing, but like, how many people do you want to get yourself involved with?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you know. Listen, we're only involved in 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but that's like saying in VTM,
4.
hey, that's like saying in VTM, I only have a deal with one of the Primogen. Why not 2? Like, okay.
Let's find more. When are we gonna meet one of the mage Primogens? Come on.
You met Freya.
Well, guys, I count her as vampire Primogen.
That's your problem.
Listen, when she sits down at the table, does she sit down on the mage side or the vampire side?
She sits right there in between.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucking fence sitter.
I
I need a true blue, honest, Bible thumping mage. I mean, grimoire thumping.
I assume while Melchior goes to hide to his vampire lady friend, we can get the car fixed up then.
Listen, we weren't even gonna fuck. I don't even know what you're
Look me in the eye and lie to me. Look me in the eye and lie to my face like that again.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. Here, let me.
I mean, Red does have the ability to like detect lies, so.
Are you lying to me or yourself?
We weren't even gonna fuck, Red. Come
He
on.
can't even say it without
can't.
smiling. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Look at him.
Wait, give me a second. You're making me laugh.
Yeah, like needs like a fucking hour.
Turning on the camera makes it worse, hate.
The only-
Listen, all she said was look in the eye. I didn't say don't smile.
Listen. Oh god. Yeah, listen, hey, be a strong man and think about the octopus lady. Think about the. Listen, the only reason Melchior is not gonna try and fuck Freya is because now there's a new one on the horizon.
Right, you're thinking too small. You're thinking only in binary, one or the other. Why not both?
yeah. Fucking
That's-
Mal's thinking.
Three
Mal-
That's
Ma-
that's
Ma-
why
yeah.
I'm the student and you are the master.
Yeah, you see, Mal's thinking hexadecimal. She has 12 tentacles. Freya has 4 limbs, so 16.
Oh God. This
But
is how
yeah.
this is what
Now, Red, I've done it. I wasn't even gonna fuck her. Look, no smile.
you can see the whole
He's
time
like
she's on it.
he's trying so hard. He's fucking keeping it in.
Close the camera. Close the
Oh.
camera. Hate. It's not whoever your credibility is.
It's like nobody believes you. Get out of here.
This doesn't ruin your the camera. ruins
I
your
don't even
credibility.
need that merit to tell you're lying to me. So yeah, you'll go get the van fixed, and yeah, it's a large hole in the side of the van.
Oh God. I don't know how to investigate that.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll. You can listen. You don't need to investigate. It's like something came in from the outside, went through it, and then
Okay.
kind of
Would I-
exited on the other side.
You said, would I just investigate a mystery, right?
Sure. You know what? Sure.
Connect the dots or anything like that, but I will investigate.
I manipulate the car into being fixed. With manipulate someone.
No, you can use magic if you want.
Now, Grunt has fallen in love with the use magic button.
The fucking shoe factory.
As well, if you inspect it, it's not a bullet that went through. This is something much more like not as pointy.
Mm.
Still quite large in diameter, and seemingly there's like scratches it left behind on the van door on the point of impact.
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, I should probably take pictures and leave notes. Probably text Mel, letting him know that not too sure if it was actually a bullet. But
Well,
something.
considering the car was right outside her house, I probably went too far.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Listen,
you'll get this to the repair shop.
Mm.
Luckily, it clearly was done by supernaturals, so they have no. They think it's something completely else.
Gotcha.
It looks very reasonable to them, like a
Thank you.
traffic accident. As yeah, Melchior, you'll meet up with Freya. Meet up with her in like downtown, one of her offices. Says, well, I presume we can. I presume you are here to discuss about yesterday's events.
when she says that, I assume she means like a couple hours ago, right? Or is this like the next night?
This would be the next night, like
Okay.
there she has.
I was able to I actually got sleep. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, I figured out mostly what went down. Are you aware of the Helsing organization?
Yes, by reputation.
Yeah. Then I'm sure you probably also gathered that they're in the city.
There were some concerns. They completed some operations in the area of Ohio long ago. Everyone is a bit on edge now.
Let me be the first to say they are officially here. And a very interested third party wasn't happy with that. Turned into a bit of a scuffle right outside house.
Be keen to share more details about this third party.
Demon Lord.
Which demon lord? Exactly, there's a lot of them. Doesn't narrow it down.
Would this be considered screwing over Abaddon? Messing with her?
Yeah,
right?
if you just report on her.
Yeah. Well. Sadly, we didn't get that far. But either way, bit of a turf war in the city.
Why don't you give me an act under pressure?
Yeah, sure. So listen, Grunt. I had 2 failures. I think it's time. Listen, I think it's time I actually got a success.
I believe in you.
God
Oh no!
damn.
Oh damn! Oh, no.
She says,
Yeah, well.
Yeah, she'll smile and say, of course you did. Well, if you ever do remember, though, I know it. I know nothing is free in life.
Indeed. Call this bit of information a bit of goodwill, then. As apologies for, well, the screw up earlier.
Nods.
Either way, what was the timetable for this escort mission?
Soon as
I assume
possible.
soon.
The kid is
All right.
in a lot of danger.
All right. Once our van's out of the shop, we'll be out of the city. Back as soon as possible. Hope you'll keep a seat warm.
Of course.
Either way, if you could look into the Halsey organization for me, I'd be very much appreciative. I'm sure neither of us want them free around here.
I'll keep an eye out.
If you manage to find them, I'd be more than happy to help you get them out.
I'm gonna nod and give you a smile.
He'll give her a smile back.
Yeah. By the time you probably gonna take you a few days to get the van fixed, and as we'll kind of get ready to. We'll be told.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to make sure I say before I forget that Jay would probably let Mr. E know that she's gonna be out of town for a couple days. Is all.
I mean, you do just give him a text like, "Hey, I'm leaving town," and he's
Yeah.
gonna give you a call though.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Um. Hi. Well, are you gonna give me a? Tell me why is.
Apparently a job. Taking cargo up to some, I guess, San Francisco.
Sounds like a big job.
Well, Uncle Mel seems to be trying to make some wonderful connections.
Well, maybe it's a good thing the city seems to be in quite the uproar. Yeah. I'm not sure if you heard what happened last night.
Tell me the details.
Apparently, a big fuck up fight happened. Well, I'm not exactly totally sure on who's involved, but I have my suspicions given the craters.
Well, we try to alleviate some, what I know, apparently some Helsing organizations in town causing trouble. Or being the trouble.
Yeah, they do that often enough. That doesn't surprise me. What surprises me is the level of retaliation and just complete disregard for any sort of subtlety the attackers employed.
I'm gonna assume I'm gonna assume Mel hasn't told us the full details with Abaddon. Is that alright to say, Hate, or would you have mentioned anything to us at all?
Well, sorry, what was that?
Would you have mentioned anything about Abaddon's thing at all to us fully, right? Because I think you did say
That there's a demon and some dragons who want to kill her because she's working with because Helsing pissed her off.
Yeah, okay.
You did also know that I went to go see a demon lord.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure so I don't see the wrong thing here. Well, apparently someone has beef with Helsing. They've messed with someone near and dear, and he decided to retaliate in turn.
Again, that doesn't fortunately it doesn't really narrow it down, but
Yeah.
listen, if you know anything, I would really appreciate it if you tell me. I can hear you struggling, Rod.
I know. Right now, all I know is, well, I have my cousin, so. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or if she's alright. Or even if she's with them, actually.
Yet. Now, you can roll me manipulate someone. Why
Something
wouldn't you
good.
lie to your one and only ally and informant in this area?
I'm not lying, Grunt.
You are, though. So yeah, they well, I'll look into that. Maybe we can figure out a way we can wrangle her out of this shit.
Be careful. Apparently, there's a lot of hotheads around.
Don't worry, I know how to dance around them.
Like I said, I'll be out of the city for a bit, so hopefully I'll be back and nothing horrible has. And you know, I'm not gonna finish that one.
Don't worry. Me keeping an eye out. At least if something horrible happens, you'll know about it.
Well, thanks for the heads up. Take care of yourself, E. We're back soon.
But I plan on doing. You take care of yourself too.
Yeah, and she would probably hang up after saying goodbye and everything.
Let's just hope you won't actually uncover things.
But I don't know how much we're allowed to tell him. I assume Mel wouldn't want me telling him all the family secrets right now with the whole, you know,
Up to you.
every
if you wanna,
situation
if
we're
you
in.
want to trust him as an ally or not.
I don't even feel guilty, Grunt. God,
I will though, because he's been nothing but helpful and friendly to you.
he has, which is also strange. But you know what? Apparently, he helps hunters, so I assume this is par for the course.
That's also
Honestly, I think because of who Jade is, she would actually go to Melchior and ask him directly because
Yeah.
she's gonna be yeah. Mel,
Yeah.
if you want, I can give all the information to E and see if he can help us out with this whole thing.
Wait, Grunt, you told me to roll manipulate someone earlier when I lied to her?
No, I told you to act under pressure because you didn't manipulate her.
Okay.
You just flat out were like, oh.
Okay.
No, like what Jade
Fair
did was like she kind of fucking. It's like, oh yeah, go do investigate for me, please.
Okay.
Well, not,
Investigate. I
sorry.
told you to keep an eye out. I said keep an eye out. Keep
ah,
an eye
shut
out.
the fuck up, run.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry, I like just tapped him. Like, wait, is line? Is that the line set? Because if so, I rolled the wrong thing.
No, so it's flat out just sort of keeping stuff in. I would consider like basic lies. I would consider an act under pressure, whereas more sort of elaborate lies where you want them to do certain things for you, I would call it manipulation.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that, Red. I was just in my own world, and that kind of zapped me back. What
no,
was
you're
the question
fine.
again?
She's basically asking Mel like, hey, I can tell E all the information, see if he can find out stuff for us, or do you want to keep this on the down low?
Well, considering if I piss off this demon lord too much, well, things turn very bad for us very quickly. Keep him looking for the housing organization. I'm okay with chasing them out of the city and fucking around with them. Problem is that after that, it's going to be up to Vivian. She'll have to she'll either work to destroy them from the inside out, or she'll have to run away. Couldn't get a much better deal than that. Who knows? Maybe if we can find a way for the housing orders to pay for what they've done, the grudge will be fixed. But That's a whole different ballgame. Knowing them, probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't accept.
Okay, so keep quiet and don't piss off the Demon Lord. Gotcha.
Let me put it this way: do you think telling the CE about the Demon Lord will cause him to interfere with what she's doing?
Don't know him enough to even say that. He's smart enough to keep himself from getting in trouble. I don't see him sticking his neck out for that, at the very least.
You don't know him that well. Probably shouldn't trust him that much.
You're probably right.
Maybe once you get to know him better, you actually know what his motives actually are. You can tell him more stuff.
Well, apparently he says he helps hunters. That's as far as I got.
Well, technically helping his hunters. Might be on their side after then.
He wasn't talking too nice about that.
Yeah. But, Jade would nod, basically. Taking in, Melchior's advice.
Listen,
Luckily for you, Jade, you can literally just ask him. Apparently, you have the superpower to just tell us if someone's lying to you.
yeah, you can.
Yeah. I assume I assume we're on our way out now, and there's no time for a meeting.
There is though, because this is
Oh.
just after the talk he had. So again, the car would the van will take at least 2 or 3 days to be actually repaired. So
Ah, I gotcha. If you want, I can always find out.
Honestly, it seems like it'd be more for your benefit.
Maybe. I have been a little lax in the security, I think, as well, lately, with everything going on.
Well, not nearly as much as your brother or your cousin. And that's why I like to keep you in charge.
Oh, thanks, Uncle
throw
Mel.
Liam in the fucking back, somebody joke to you.
You let the demon walk right past you!
Listen, Liam is a bit insecure. Listen, Liam does not disagree here. Liam is kind of ashamed. Liam does not disagree of he always does fucking Jade the smarter one, and the actual competent hunter.
Listen, there is
Liam
time
just
for-
nods. Liam just nods in agreement. He is pure muscle meathead. Army of heaven, here I come. They'll
Listen,
fix. Angel boot. Maybe I was not.
Listen, Melchior is no delusions about what
It's
he
okay.
is. You know,
It's okay,
Everyone has a
Melchior.
role.
It's okay, Melchior. Feed into Liam's sense of being a loser. The angel. will fix it.
Listen, I can't listen. I had to talk with you. I'll have another one, but listen, I think also
No,
you
that's
all
okay.
need to have some more confidence in yourselves and be less.
It's
stupid.
okay. The angels will fix me. It's okay, Mel. I know I'm a fucker.
God forbid I give someone a compliment in this game. God damn it!
There's, you're right about one thing, Uncle Mel. I don't really know this guy, so I got time. I'll figure out and see if he's worthwhile trusting with sensitive information.
That's good. You've always had a knack for figuring people out.
It's what I do. I'll be back soon. Gonna try to schedule that meeting.
Try not to kiss for too long.
I'm not gonna. God damn it, Mel.
Go on that meeting. Well, I guess you'll have to check in on the van at some point.
Yeah.
Finally, leaves Liam alone for a moment.
I can't take him with me to come check the van. All right. Sorry, Mac.
Are you gonna? I don't think because I feel like you've just left him alone in the room, ignored for so long. Now the only reason you're taking
I
him
do
with you.
try to keep it a general point to have someone with Liam at all times. I don't like to leave him alone.
No, I think you forgot about him this time.
Yeah, listen, Liam's right now thinking smoking he's a fuck up. Listen.
Exactly. Oh, these people don't appreciate you as
Listen,
Liam-
Liam doesn't. Okay, sorry.
in that short
The Avatar
period
game
of
all over
time.
again.
You hear the angel wings as Portia's kind of next to you.
Here again.
How are you doing?
Not too well.
I heard about the incidents in the city.
Yeah. Bit of a clusterfuck.
She just kind of smiles sympathetically, puts a hand on your shoulder. You'll be able to find her and resolve the situation.
I have full confidence in the abilities of Jade and Mel.
About your abilities.
My abilities are swinging around a flaming sword and punching ghosts. Mostly fault.
She'll chuckle a bit. No, you're a bit more than just a sword.
Well, mostly followed on most investigation, mostly followed Hunter's lead. The only thing I guess is maybe I can open the lock or whatnot, or and that's about it. Jade was the one with the head on her shoulders, and Mel is both experienced and also magics.
She sort of crouches down in front of you, so you're kind of like at eye level. She looks at you and says, "Not realize how valuable you are? Think being smart and casting spells."
I suppose every person has value, you know.
Been blessed with powers that many would only dream of. And what it seems to me is that you've also learned how to use them. Makes you very important and far from, well, such a one note.
I've not have a good teacher. It's mostly been on instinct and guessing, and the angel wings work very unreliably.
Well, I would say then it's even more impressive. You are self-taught.
But in this situation, my skills not much of use. At most, I'll just attract attention or pour more gasoline on the fire.
You are a powerful being. Of course, your actions are gonna be noticeable.
But right now, I don't think. I mean, what if she went willingly there with Helsing? I don't think me showing up at their base will help. Or if she's been kidnapped aggressively, then well.
Listen, I'm sure she's fine. She's not able to rescue her. Power of faith. It's not just a metaphor or a figure of speech.
Well, I mean, that much obvious.
And well, if you think you need more help with it, have family that more than willing to assist you.
God damn it. Yeah. I just don't want to make the wrong call or escalate situation.
I'm not saying escalate what exactly. They're already the street has craters in it.
That's fair enough, I suppose. But remember those werewolf kids pissing themselves at your site. An angel mucking around. Oh, I think that'll if people are talking.
These aren't werewolf kids. These are dangerous, powerful, secretive, and very morally dubious hunters.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna say no if you're willing to offer assistance. We don't have too
Well,
many friends.
Heaven works in a very strict set of rules. If you wish for people like me to be able to assist you, you will need to be able to talk with my superiors. They need to understand the situation before committing resources. But I believe that once they get to know you, once you get to know them, they'll be more than willing to help out.
Lynn's kind of said he smirks. I see going to a draft office.
She looks a bit confused.
It was just a joke.
Not recruiting you for the army, Liam. This is more like a family meeting than a military talk. Just because you were raised to be a soldier doesn't mean that's what I see you as.
I'm sorry, just not sure how to enter the specific way of raising people, and I'm not exactly sure how you angels are like.
Which is why I'm suggesting you come and meet more of us.
Will it take too long?
Don't have to meet everyone at the same time. But yes, these things can take a bit more time.
Oof.
How about we schedule meeting sometime in the future? Sometime where you can spare an hour or two of your time?
Why not? I don't see any harm in it.
I'm not opposed for you to bring your sister or uncle with, if that's what you are concerned about.
I'll think about it. I really a bit surprised at that statement.
She's gonna stand up and give you a very reassuring squeeze of the shoulder
Yeah.
before
Yeah, I was like, have a good day, Portia.
you as well. Take care. She will
Yeah, he'll know.
fly off.
Listen, Hate. Liam's very insecure. You didn't mean to, and maybe she should be stronger, but
This is the Avatar game all over again.
listen, Liam.
I literally just talked to you, Red, 5 minutes ago.
Listen, Liam doesn't
I'm
want to
talking
waste
about
time.
Liam, not you.
Liam doesn't want to waste time with his moping. His moping helps nobody. Moping helps nobody. There's no point in moping to people. Will moping bring back Viv? No. Liam's a soldier. He knows what he's good
Grunt,
at.
you name one thing I did wrong today, please. Besides fail at rolling a dice.
You didn't talk to your kids. Talk to your kids.
Oh my god. I haven't really had much of a chance.
Listen, Liam is a soldier. He doesn't like soldiers. Don't fucking cry, bitch.
Listen, I
Soldier.
said name something wrong I tried to do, right?
So, as oh god, let's see, Jade, as you go off to meet Mr. E, you find
Yes.
a nice, quiet little bar, and he's kind of there already. Well, a bit surprised, not gonna lie.
Well, I'd get some things straight. If nothing else, Uncle Mel reminded me of some things, so I gotta make sure I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's, I guess.
You look concerned. How can I help?
Always am, but you gotta ask this directly. Why exactly are you helping my family?
Ooh, that's a heavy question, but not an unreasonable one. Well, I was told to, so let's start off with that.
Well, by who? And why?
Well, can't tell you by who. As to why, I assume he wants you to save, succeed. I can only guess.
Okay. Okay, that's not what I was expecting.
What are you expecting?
I don't know. I expected it's for some type of either something for my dad or maybe some payment to be rendered later on. No one does anything for free.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you're paranoid. Oh no, I should have demanded for favors. Oh, what am I gonna do now?
Wrong system.
Well, it's strange, isn't it? Someone out of nowhere decides to call you and say, "Hey, I want to help you out." And I'm supposed to just accept it?
Yes, but what if somebody else paid for that in advance and thought about that?
Then I would be suspicious of why they did that. My family doesn't, at least maybe something for my dad, like I said, a favor for him. We don't really get out much when it comes to socializing with people, as you already noticed.
Well, listen, I don't know what your dad. I mean, I have an idea what he did, but I am not knowledgeable of his full range of connections. Maybe he did something. Maybe it is just your lineage. Maybe it's something your granddad did. I don't. The point is, somebody does want me to help you, and you already paid for it.
And if some reason this person or decides to say to turn that back on that being a nice, helpful little guy, will you do it as well, I assume?
Do you think I'm like a scheming, backstabbing kind of individual? Do I look? It's a
I
stupid
don't
question. I know how I look.
I
It's
don't
all
really
the it's
know.
all the demon heritage. I tell you.
It has to do with the fact that you're a stranger, and like I said, I'm a paranoid person.
I know. I know. Listen, if it makes you feel better, I help a lot of hunter groups. You're not like the only one.
And you wouldn't be. I kind of figured by your tone, but I still have to ask. You're not someone who's going to be helping out with helping Helsing, sorry.
No, fuck those guys.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Makes you feel a little bit guilty, but it answers a lot of questions I had.
You're guilty about what?
Well, I know a bit more information about that whole fight that happened, that scuffle with Helsing that happened not too long ago.
Kind of gives you a bit of a amused look. Like, lied to me.
I wouldn't call it lying, just withholding important information until I was
That's
sure, that's
true.
all.
That's true. You didn't just lie to me. You manipulated me. You pushed me. Here I was
I
here
did.
worried about you.
I
Damn.
did no such thing. And you also don't pretend like you didn't try to pretend to hide yourself from me from the first time we met. Come on.
Played me like a fiddle. Wow. Listen, just because you you lie and manipulate people doesn't mean I do it. Okay.
One, I don't lie and manipulate people. Two, just because you fell for an easy trap doesn't mean I know how to do it often enough.
Did you just do it to me then? Am I that special?
Don't put yourself on some pedestal. I said I feel guilty, and I'm here to rectify that. I had to make sure you weren't
I wouldn't
going
call
to be
it
a schemer.
I wouldn't call it a pedestal. I would call it a hole, but a reverse pedestal? No, wait, that's still a hole.
Look, like I said, I feel guilty now. I got to clarify to make sure you weren't going to immediately backstab and, I don't know, put me in a pit somewhere else. So look at that. I'm communicating.
Progress. I wonder how you're gonna sleep at night now.
In my nice, comfortable bed. Now, do you want me to give you information or not?
It's the feeling of smugness is quite pleasant, but no, do provide me the information.
Well, apparently, Helsing has gotten on the bad side of a demon lord. Goes by the name of Abaddon. Apparently,
Kind of like his expression of shock and also amusement is visible.
looks like you know a bit more about her from reputation or name. I'm not too sure, but well, regardless, apparently they've pissed her off, hurting someone she cares about, and I guess there's someone else as well. Husband? Yeah, some husband, rather. Pissed off about the whole thing and just going after them. Try to get him killed and mess with his wife. And their whole thing is they want to make sure that whole place comes to dust. And my cousin Viv has a history with those people. Her mom, especially.
Fucking shit. Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something about Abaddon. She doesn't fuck around. If you like mess with someone she cares about, it's not gonna just kill you, torture you, or whatever. No, she's gonna erase your entire lineage off the face of the earth. Like the most vindictive demon lord I've seen.
Yeah, I got that feel from what Uncle Mel was mentioning. But well, like I said, my cousin has a bit of a history with those guys, and he's trying to work out a contract that makes it so she just comes out with her head intact.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll still try and help out, but this actually gives me a better idea on who I'm dealing with. Oh, dodged the bullet there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe it would be best if you didn't investigate, actually. I don't know how messy this is gonna be, and based on
We're talking
guess
about
they're-
a war that will be, well, Helsing, they tend to operate a bit more covertly. These people seem to not give a shit, so. Now that I know who is behind it, I know that they will in fact not stop, and this was not an accident. This. Oh, God. Listen. I can help out as much as possible. I will try and help out as much as possible.
thank you.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it took you a moment to think about it.
Listen, I had to be sure. That's why I had to meet you in person.
Yeah,
And
you do have a kind of like stops himself. What if I just lied to you though? Afraid of that?
you could certainly yeah, sure.
What, you just read people's minds?
No. Thank God. It would be such a problem. I just look, I just good at reading people is all. Not to say it can't happen, but I'm good at what I do. Haven't failed me yet so far.
You're like Daredevil. Just sense my heartbeat.
I don't think it's that. It's just I don't know. I can tell when people are lying to me usually.
Hmm. Always?
Yeah, as long as I can remember at the very least. Though it's something I shouldn't try. I don't try to rely on too much. People lie to themselves all the time.
They do. They do. That's I guess an interesting quirk about you. An
Ah.
almost supernatural sense of the truth.
I she raises his eyebrow. I wouldn't call it that. Just pay attention to people. That's all. Well, outside of that, there's also this Helsing guy came looking for my cousin before everything went down. Goes by the name of Raphael. Apparently, they are very mad at him.
I mean, I'll be honest. There's one thing I know about Helsing is they don't really deal with amateurs. So, depending how high up he was in the organization, it could mean a lot of trouble. There are the Helsing doesn't employ just humans in their ranks.
Oh, good to know the big, bad, scary hunter people also employ the people they hunt themselves. I feel like that's an
Yes.
interesting mix.
They will employ anyone that falls along with the agenda of wiping out the supernaturals.
Hmm.
They do seem to have a preference for humans, but I was offered a job once with them,
You said no?
obviously. And it's stupid to sign up with the people who. I mean, how long do you think it would take for them to be like, no, actually, you are not human enough, and then axe me out as well? You have to be kind of an idiot to sign up with them.
Yeah, it does seem like an easy slope to be. Well, they'll turn on you eventually, once everyone else is gone. Well, like I said, that's everything I know so far, and I have a job to do and a long ride to San Francisco.
The interesting destination.
Yeah, apparently this lady that Uncle Mel is. I don't even know what to call it.
Associated with?
You we both know
Working
that's
with?
not. We
Sleeping
both
with.
know that's not what's
Sleeping
gonna happen
with.
to Uncle Mel.
I
Don't worry.
haven't even touched her!
Attempting to have
I'm
sex with.
muting him. Proceed.
Yeah, regardless, apparently the first job we had was already taken by someone finished it before we got a chance to get close to it. So now we're on to job number 2, and hopefully that will work out better.
Well, be careful, San Francisco. Be careful that once you get there, drop off whatever you have to drop off and just bounce. Don't want to catch the miss.
Don't want to catch the what?
Oh, San Francisco miss, of course.
You want to elaborate?
Now I'm gonna just pull this ammo. Just yeah, there's Didn't you know San Francisco's like famous for its like fog?
Oh, goddamn. Okay. Nothing weird with that. Just regular old fog, right?
I mean, to most like normal people, yeah.
God, gosh. Okay. Okay. What are we talking here?
We're talking
Even-
about a few months each year that, well, as far as I understand it, during that time, a lot of creatures from other planes sort of can find their way quite easy. Becomes very dangerous in town if not careful.
They usually go back once that few months in the year.
Yeah, there's an entire task force dedicated to dealing with them. Some of them do, but sometimes maybe someone slips through the cracks, you know?
Okay. So I assume it's coming up soon, isn't it?
We not really know about something. You should Yes. Yes.
Ah,
Again,
this
you
is
unless
like-
you stay around for a bit, I don't think.
Well,
It's mostly during the sort of summer months, I think.
well, the plan is not to stick around, but you know how it is. Plans never survive confrontation with the enemy, or whatever they say. I will keep that information in mind and start to do some research, apparently, just to prepare.
He kind of chuckles. Always prepping.
It's what I do. It's what I'm good at.
I think you're good at quite a lot of things. Don't sell yourself short.
Now, no need to make me feel get on my good side here. I've already told you
No.
most of the information I have.
I feel like I should. Maybe then you'll not lie to me in the future.
It's not lying. It's holding information till I have more information at a later date.
That's true.
Look, I want.
And then making me act on other information. That's even worse.
Listen, I acted quickly. I had to be sure. I had to be sure. Come now. You can't hold this against
listen,
me.
Listen, you come from a world that you think everyone's out to get you. I'm not, so.
Look, everyone is. It's not. It's the way I think it is. God damn it.
Everyone is out to get you, but I thought you said you're not important.
Well, more coming out to get my family, and they keep walking into the bear traps. Actually, God damn it.
Sorry, my dog just fucking lost for a moment. You repeat that last part?
Yeah, she's like, it's more like people are coming after my family, and they keep walking into the bear traps.
Well, I mean, the whole thing at the morgue was kind of embarrassing, I'll be honest.
I just assumed it was first time jitters. I should have went with them. Yeah.
But I'll tell you right now. If you think people are only coming after your family and not that excludes you for some reason, you keep saying that, you're
Yeah.
probably mistaken.
It's not some. It's mostly just from what I've been seeing, not some type of other reason. Liam has his whole angel thing, which I'm losing my mind over, but I'm trying to keep myself calm. Uncle Mel is literally dog walking himself into a vampire's bosom right now, and probably as we speak. And Viv now has her whole past thing with hunter groups. Do not need any of that stuff. Right now, I have my internet, has my computer, and my eyes open, which is the most important thing.
Yeah. Nothing weird, nothing strange happened to you recently. Only them, right?
I can't. Off topic, right? I don't think there is anything that
Now
weird came out
there's
today.
that like weird dream you had that well,
No. Oh yeah, that's true. But okay, yeah.
sure that's just
Um,
like a one-off thing, never gonna happen.
Yeah, you know, we were just because we all had a weird dream at outside of Viv and that weird ghost
Not
lady.
really, because Viv saw it, and well, Liam's with the angels, so
Yeah, you know, god damn it. Look, a little spooky dreams here and there, but you know, who wouldn't know with this type of life we live?
I mean, have you always had spooky dreams?
Yeah, I see spooky stuff sometimes.
Well, you know yourself best. I won't make you lie to me again. I won't ask questions.
I'm not lying. Look, it was just a weird dream. It's nothing strange or odd.
If it's a weird dream, you can surely tell me about it.
Okay. Woke up in our van by ourselves. Looked outside to see the end of the world. I think shadows everywhere and stuff. Something calling my name, and there I was. Right back.
End of the world seems a bit vague. Want to be a bit more descriptive?
I think it was just shadows outside and
You
destroying
literally,
things,
yeah,
right?
you were like seeing like this almost like a black hole slowly like eating the earth.
Yeah, okay. Shadows, a black hole eating the earth, I think. You know?
Huh. Really no.
Yeah. You're not gonna tell me that has anything to do with anything.
I'll get back to you on that one. Let's hope it was just a dream. She like looks
Okay.
actually concerned a bit.
You want to give me a hint here?
There's like one place that has a very similar description, but yes, maybe it's just a coincidence. I'm just overthinking it.
What, does he believe that, or does he just tell that to himself?
He's telling that to himself. He's clearly gonna research it. Like,
Gotcha.
he is lying to you. If that's what he is
Yeah.
lying to you.
Because, well, I can tell there's something more going on here, but I'm going to trust you'll let me know, because it seems like there's a lot more here going on than I'm aware of, isn't there?
Holy shit! You can actually just okay. Never mind. I forgot. Lie detector.
I'm good at reading people. I told you.
Mm-hmm. Listen, if I told you that place resembles, I wouldn't call it like hell. It's like the underworld.
Okay, like brimstone hell with demons and stuff, or like
No,
another layer
no,
under that?
it's listen. That's why I'm gonna do some research on it. Gonna get back to you later. Let me know if you have any more of these dreams.
Sure, I'll write down a diary, I guess. But,
Not.
nothing else? Like I said, I'll be back hopefully in a few days.
Take care and don't like. Oh God, you're.
Mhm.
It does bother me a bit, you know.
What?
Your whole, oh, I'm so not important, guys. Everyone else is more important than me.
That doesn't sound that sad. Jeez. Gosh.
No, it does. It's pretty much what I would imagine a comic book character's backstory to be. Neglected child, always in the shadow of quote unquote more important siblings. Like, tell me that doesn't.
Okay, you make it sound pathetic. Look, it's just how life is. There's nothing sad or unhappy about it. Just what it is.
The point is, you are not. You are at the very least equally important. Clearly more capable. So.
Yeah, I don't think angels of the Lord are looking out for me, and I think my brother needs a bit more protection than anything else, which is why I'm here.
You want the angels of the Lord to look out after you?
No, not really. I don't really think.
That's like saying, "Hey, I'm not important because the mob doesn't want to kill me." What?
Look, all I'm saying is, right now my brother needs a bit more help and protection than anyone else. Right now my cousin is missing, and right now me moping about what place I have in the universe isn't really the time for that.
Which I would agree with if you didn't try to lie to yourself that you are somehow this just average Joe Schmo.
In comparison to everything else I have going on in my life, yeah. My uncle can cast spells, and magic has been something that apparently my family has access to, but not me. And I'm fine with it. There's nothing awful about it.
Let me tell you something. If you will go now and at all the big players in Chicago, just ask them, hey, what do you want? What if you could choose one of these things? Which one would you choose? Power of heaven, being able to smite your enemies, fly with golden wings and whatever, flaming spear, or the power to cast magic, fireball, lightning, spells, brew alchemical concoctions, crack the earth and make it swallow your enemies, or the ability to always know when someone's lying to you. Which one do you think they'll choose?
Oh, they're smart. I assume the ability to magically tell when people aren't lying to you, right?
Mm-hmm. Literally, lying is one of the most powerful abilities people have. And you can just tell when people are lying to you. Whether you do it because you are just good at reading people or for other reasons. That makes you a more dangerous enemy to everyone than all the magic in the world.
Well, it's a good thing I'm good at reading people then, huh?
Do not underestimate yourself. You are, in fact, the most dangerous of them all.
Aw, look at you trying to cheer me up.
It's true.
It's like we're friends. This is nice.
Hold me a friend. I would cry.
I'm leaving now.
He will remember this. He will never forget this. He will write this moment down.
Oh god.
Minus plus 200 affinity points.
He kind of like chuckles a bit. Well, how many friends do you have, Jade?
I have
Mm-hmm. See, that's why I think it's a very important moment. Thank you for offering me this unique position in your life.
okay, now I'm gonna take it back. I think I should take it back now. You've ruined it.
Nah, I'm gonna treasure it. Provided me with a beautiful thing. Kind of laughs, but
He's gonna leave.
like I'll just. How are you looking? How embarrassed is Jade looking right now?
Jade is probably scowling, but she's not like mad. She's just like, oh god, it's just like dealing with Uncle
Yeah.
Mel when he decides to just go into his teasing for too long.
Like, remember, friends are not strangers. Stop by.
Give him a middle finger on the way out, but she will basically wave goodbye.
As yeah, you will all get ready. Well,